Now, did you try those questions? How did you do? You tried them, Ben? And how were they? What's that mean?
I forgot.
They're both okay?
No.
Okay. What about for you?
I did my next project.
That's fine. I just need to know what problems you would need me to do now. You know, like what was a difficulty for you that you couldn't do? If you can remember. Ben?
4.
4. Yep, okay. We'll do that one first. Yeah? Okay. What should we wait for, Gav? Who's she on the phone to? Do you know? Do you know who she's talking to?
I don't know.
Okay. Where's Summer? Headache.
From
Hot Pot?
last night. Yeah, last night.
What happened last night?
I don't know, but I think he just not enough sleeping.
He said he was going to go to bed early.
Yeah, and from last night he feel headache.
Okay. I hope you're watching this later, Summer. Feel better? Okay. The table is 50 centimeters long. Okay. And 10 kilogram of mass. So that means here is 10 g. Okay, and that's 25 centimeters, and that's 25 centimeters. There are 2 legs which are 5 centimeters from the end. So there's a reaction here and a reaction here.
Leg.
For the legs in the picture.
Look, 2 leg.
2 legs.
Oh.
You see in the picture?
Yeah.
1 leg, 2 legs.
But
What?
leg means like this.
Yeah. Or this.
So mean the bottom is
The ground. That's the table. Here. I'll draw. Here's the leg.
oh.
And here's the leg.
So you just draw the
Reaction.
rash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is okay?
Yeah.
Alright. And this is 1 centimeter, and this is 1 centimeter. And there's a 1 kg vase placed 10 centimeters. So you put something here that's 1 g, and the distance here to here,
5 centimeters.
5 centimeters, is it? Oh, sorry, thank you, 10 centimeters. That's 10, but these are 5 and 5. Is that what you were saying?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see what we can say. We can say R plus S equals 11G.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine? And let me make this the turning point. So you have 0.05 times G, that's this one, plus (0.2 times 10G) equals 0.4, no, 0.45. No, 0.4.
Yeah.
0.4 S. Because you have a clockwise, and an anti-clockwise. Yeah. So you can easily get S here. So S equals 0.05. Well, actually, let me hang on. See, that's 2 0.05g over 0.40, 0.4. That's the simplest I can do it in my head. So what does that equal? $57? No. 50? Huh? 15?
15.27.
Are you sure?
15.
15,
T.
not 50.
Yeah. 15.
Show me.
Uh,
That's 50,
15.
not 15.
15. I mean,
This is
like
15.
20.
This is 15.
Oh,
And this is 50.
but I remember it's 15. It's
You need to trust me.
okay,
I'm
I
a
trust
native
you.
speaker.
I trust you.
Khalifa, would you agree that this is 15 and this is 50? You don't?
Okay.
What was your reason for thinking that this was...
Hmm?
What was your reason? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Sorry. There's something happened here. It's serious.
At home,
Okay, I remember.
50.
Okay, 15.
Well, hang on, let's see. Gao, how would you say this number?
50.3.
Yeah, 50 or 15?
50.
Hmm?
Yeah.
50.
50, yeah.
50. Okay.
Yeah. And so then you can get the or equals 57.6 newtons when you sub it back into that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. So what was confusing you in this one?
I lost the
What did you lose? Which part?
VASE.
Oh, the vase.
Yeah.
You know what that is? A vase?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Just need for your.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time. Gao, do you need to write this down or did you do this one okay? This one
that's
is-
the 3.
That's this one.
The 4. Yeah, that's fine.
Was fine?
Yeah. I think my problem in the
The
last
next
one.
page,
No, the last one.
number 5.
5.
Yeah, this
Did I
page.
ask you to do 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I should do 5, yeah?
I think I finished this one. Yeah, just this. Number 5. I went to Garda just now.
Oh, what's wrong?
My friends, she just moved, and
Mhm.
the accommodation was her neighbor, no, her roommate
Yeah.
was just into her door and without her permission, because she just moved in and she checked the door, the lock is broken, so she moved last Saturday. She didn't have time to fix that lock yet, but this morning after she went to school, just 5 minutes, and the man just put into the door, because she had the camera, she had the secret camera, and she saw that things.
Ooh.
But the camera is new, and the camera couldn't save the history, so there only shows the girl that there have someone in, and we only have 10 seconds video like this. We only see the man just came in, that's all.
Did he take anything?
We didn't know, 'cause she during the class though.
Oh, she's in class.
Yeah, she's in downstairs.
So, did the camera send the picture?
No, send the video in just 10 minutes, 10 seconds video.
Yeah, but how did she see the video? If the
Yeah, she
cam-
see the video.
But how? On her phone?
Yeah, 'cause
It's like connected?
yeah, it's connected.
Ah.
But it's only the problem is the CCTV couldn't save the history.
Ah, I see.
But she has no proof.
Sorry, what?
She has no proof.
No proof.
Yeah,
Yeah, the history's not saved
yeah, and she didn't back home. She don't know anything missing, so.
until she goes home.
So we went to. She live in Fatama. We've been here in.
Oh, Fatima's nearby.
Yeah, and we go to Garda. It's near Fatama as well. And Garda said you don't have proof. We can't do anything. So yeah.
Well, first you should see if anything was taken when you go home.
if
Maybe.
anything was taken, that's illegal, isn't it? That's criminal.
Of course, yeah. But maybe nothing was taken. Maybe there's a good reason, you know.
But you know, the man is really strange. In 10 minutes, that 10 minutes video, we saw the man. The first when he came in, and the first behavior is look around. He's funding the camera.
Oh.
He's obvious. He's like he came in like this, and any corner he saw in any corner like this, and the last
Where was the camera?
in the like in here. First he look around like this, and he see the camera. That's all video we got. So its behavior is really strange, you know.
Very unusual behaviour. Is this a room she's renting?
But she ran whole house, and which means she's the second landlord, like landlord. But so all roommates pay her money, because landlord was Chinese. She's
Yeah.
Chinese too.
The house is in her name.
Not in her name, but the real landlord gave her that rights. They will have they have contract already. So maybe it's her name. I didn't.
Yeah.
detail.
Well, what I mean is the agreement is with her. Yeah. Because in Ireland, if you rent your house in Ireland to somebody, you can't, even though you own the house, if somebody's living in there because they rent it, you're not allowed to enter the house
Yeah.
without their permission, unless it's an emergency, you know, like fire or something. But you need permission of the tenant before you can enter. So he shouldn't have gone into the house. He shouldn't, unless there was an emergency. But you know, it's possible. You know, like maybe there was some problem with the water or the gas or something like this.
I hope so. We hope
You
so.
don't know. Yeah, you don't know. At the very least, it would be good to ask him why he went into the house.
Yeah, she will do that after.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. I guess you'll tell me tomorrow what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got this. You wrote this down? Yeah. So what did you say was also a problem here? Number 5?
Yeah.
We do number 5? Okay. So what was the problem with number 5? The first part is okay, yeah? Oh, that should say A, B, C, not C, D, E. Doesn't matter.
C.
Yeah. C is okay, right?
Yeah.
You can do that part?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that's actually.
This is the same, the 3. It's the same question. 3.
E? D. Yeah, well, the difference in D is you have an extra 50 grams. So the problem is E, is it?
Yeah, we can start at E.
Yeah. Where should the mass be hung so the tensions are equal? So where's the first string? The first string is here at 0.1 meters. And then the second one here, that's distance is 0.2 meters. Yeah? And then it has a weight here of 0.1 g. Now if that's 0.1, then that must be 0.4 and that must be 0.3. Yeah? Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay, guys?
That's okay.
Yeah, so that. Right, so let's say you hang a mass here and it is 0.05 g, and this distance here is x. We want to know what x is. And we also know that the tensions are equal. So we know that this is T and this is T. Yeah. So you know that 2T should equal 0.15 g. So you could get T, but we don't want T, we want X. Yeah? So, can you actually tell me what T is there, please, Ben? What's the T here? It'll help us.
0.075, I think.
0.
I don't know, I guess, I think.
0.74.
5, yeah.
0.0.
75.
0.74.
Oh, 0.74.
Yeah.
Like this. Newtons. Yeah, okay. Now, let's take this as the turning point here. So the first one, this t, clockwise or anti-clockwise? This one is anti-clockwise. So that's 0.1 times t. Next, clockwise or anti-clockwise? This one. Clockwise.
Clockwise.
So that's x 0.05 g. Next one, clockwise from here. It's clockwise. That's plus 0.5 times 0.1 g for this guy. Clockwise.
Is
Yeah.
crosswise.
Huh?
Crosswise.
Oh, sorry, the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. This side is
Anti.
anti-clockwise. This one is clockwise.
Yeah.
And this one is anti-clockwise. So I should put it over here, shouldn't I? Plus 0.5, 0.1 g. Okay, that's clockwise. That's clockwise. And this one?
And
Anti-clockwise. So plus 0.8 times 0.74. From here to there is 0.8. Yeah, is okay?
Yeah.
So let's see. X should equal 0.05 times 9.81 down here. That's 0.074 plus 0.8 times 0.74 minus 0.05 times 9.81. Equals minus? No, don't tell me this, girl. That's too sad.
Sorry.
It can't be minus, is it? Is it minus, Ben?
0.357.
Correct. 0.357. So about 36 centimeters. Yeah, roughly. Right, so what was tricky about this? What was causing the problem?
The X. I don't. I lose the where. And maybe I see the where this question maybe I don't
You lose
use
the where.
yeah.
You didn't see the where.
I just think this question just how much mass and two
Opposite sides.
two tension equals. So
You misunderstood. Okay.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But is it okay now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it okay? What was your problem, Gav?
When I do that anti-clockwise and clockwise, when I do that at home and the pivot, I just if I do this by myself, I feel confused
Yeah.
about the
this
lens
question-
actually. But the problem is the pivot, I think. I don't know.
Every year this topic confuses students,
Yeah.
and I don't understand why.
You explain that, I think, oh, that's quite easy. But when I do that, it's nowhere to start. So I just feel,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It confuses me. Because I always think, but it's not hard. You just go clockwise, anti-clockwise, and the distance and the length. It seems to confuse students every year. I don't know. It's strange. The other topic which confuses students is the projectiles.
Yeah.
And the projectiles are confusing too. I can understand why the projectiles are confusing, because it's hard.
But not this.
But not this.
Yeah.
Right, so is that okay for this page now? And what about the next page? What's the story? Number 3, you didn't like it?
I calculated
14 degree.
wrong
Is
number.
it
Number 3 on the next one.
14?
Yeah. Was it okay for you, Gal?
I think so.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, because I got quite similar answer.
Similar. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Khalifa,
Yeah.
was number 3, do you remember how it was for you?
No.
Don't remember how it was? Okay. Well, we'll do it, yeah? Yeah. A braced cantilever iron beam is supported by a 13 centimetre stay. Okay, let me draw the picture. Ugh. Okay, so this here is 13 centimetres. Okay, and this, steady. Oh, that's a very big cantilever. That's 20 kilograms. So that's 20 G. Now, we know that it's 15 centimetres. So here is 7.5 centimetres. And here is 7.5 centimetres. Okay? I think I also tell you in the question that this here is 5 centimetres. Now, if this piece is 5 and this is 13, you actually know how much this piece is.
I think it's no.
I do. If this is 90 degrees.
But it doesn't say it's 19.
Oh, Ben, you're so picky.
I know, because I just 12 center. Yeah, I just
There now.
must be.
Must be.
Okay,
be.
so must be 12.
Must be 12. Thank you, Ben. Right,
So the little.
the little piece, yeah,
I mean the.
Here. is 3.
Yeah.
Is that the only problem?
And
More problems,
So
okay.
far.
Yeah, so far, okay. So far. Right. What else do we know? This is all the information? Okay, so let me draw the forces. So, obviously there's the 20G. There's the reaction here. Okay, and we'll call this angle alpha. And then there's the tension here, and we'll call this angle beta. Now we actually know what beta is. You could say that beta is tan inverse 5/12. We won't do that yet, but we could know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see, what equation can we make? Well, here you can change this into t cos beta and t sine beta. So it's a bit small, but there's t cos beta, and this one here is t sine beta. And you could do the same thing here as well, or cos alpha and or sine alpha, if you wanted to. Okay, right, so let's see what we can say. We can say t sine beta plus or sine alpha should equal 20G.
Yeah.
Agreed? Yeah. We can also say that or cos alpha should equal t cos beta. Yeah? Is that okay? Is that okay? Is this how you, yeah? Now this is useful because you can actually see that or must be the same as t, which is useful. So lastly, I think you said you had no problems here. Where do you put the turning point, the pivot?
In
At the wall, at the anchor,
Yeah.
at the wall, here. So, this force, clockwise or anti-clockwise?
clockwise.
Clockwise. This one?
Anti-clockwise.
This one?
Oh, this one no.
No. This
No.
one?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. So you have 0.075 times 20g should equal 0.12 times t sine beta. And you actually know sine beta because you have this here. So you can get the t. The t will be 0.075 times 20 times 9.81 all over 0.12 times 12 over 13, like that.
It's harder. It's harder.
What's harder?
This.
Harder than what?
Than the next one.
Oh yeah, that's why it's the last one. No, sorry, not 12 over 13, sorry, 5 over 13, yeah.
House.
Did you get an answer? What's the answer?
From this one.
Is it? No, but I'm not finished yet.
Yeah.
This is only the tension. What did you get, Ben?
318.
1.
Uh,
But I just
Okay, what did you get, Go?
318.8.
Newtons.
319.
It's similar. Now, but the or is the same as t, so or also equals 319 newtons, roughly. And we also have to get the alpha, so I think I can use this equation to get the alpha. So look, t sine beta plus or sine alpha equals 20g.
Why t cos?
From this equation. Oh! Yeah, you know,
Okay.
Sorry. You're right. They don't cancel. It's cos alpha and cos beta. They're not the same. Thank you. Okay. So it's going to take a little longer to solve. Okay, we have the t. So what should I do next? Let's see. What should I do next? Let's write down my two equations now. Okay, can I scroll down a little bit? So t we know. T is 318.8. Sine beta we know. 5 over 13. Or we don't know. Sine alpha we don't know. 20g we know. Or we don't know. Cos alpha we don't know. T we know. Cos beta we know. Yeah? So we need to solve this now. Now, how do we solve it? Let me show you the trick. Can you take this over here, Ben, and tell me what you get when you do that minus that? And Go, can you just tell me what this simplifies to?
Okay.
What?
This number, Ben, minus this number,
Oh.
please. Thank you.
Hey. 294.3.
Okay.
$1.6.
1.6? I don't think that's right, Ben.
Yeah, I don't think so too.
Maybe, but I don't think so. Khalifa, did you get an answer?
Yeah.
I will. Oh, minus. Oh, minus. Oh, minus.
73.6.
73.6 newtons.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to find or and alpha. Does anyone know how to solve this equation to find or and alpha?
Divide.
Divide, yeah, why?
We can get alpha.
Yeah, how?
We cancel r.
Yeah, you divide this.
Mm,
So or divided by or,
10.
Cancel.
cancelled.
So we get.
Sine divided by cos,
10.
tan. And 73.6 divided by 294.3 is 0.
0.25. 0.
Okay. So then alpha is tan inverse 0.25. So that's our alpha. Okay, so what do we get for alpha?
How to use that again?
Ah,
So
Huh? Oh, shift. 14.
okay. And then lastly, you take this and you put it back in here to get the or.
oh,
So or equals 73.6 over sine 14.
Sine
must
304.2.
What is it?
304.2. Yeah, proceed.
I make interesting questions. But they're good questions. They make you think. Yeah? Yeah? True?
Must.
Yeah, block or.
These would be long questions in the exam. You know what I mean? Like section B. Whereas the last page, these would be like section A.
Okay, so there will be more mark. More mark.
Yeah, more marks for this in the exam, yeah. Is that okay? I know it's a bit tricky. They usually put something like this in only section B. Yeah. But this last page here, this one, this is pretty common in the exam for section A. You know, 50% of the time this would be in the exam.
So maybe someday we can see the form of the exam.
Yeah, well, yes, of course, yeah. We'll do this, when will we do this? Maybe when we finish part 1, mechanics, we can have a look at some exam papers. So, mechanics finishes, electricity, material starts on page 58. So, maybe when we get to here, we can have a look at exam papers, yeah. Okay.
Do we have select question? That
Yeah,
is
section B, yeah.
Section B.
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, you can finish those questions that you didn't do for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, the left one. Yeah.
The rest of them, yeah. Yeah, but they should be easier now because you already did some hard ones then, okay? And I think we'll just do one class, so you only have a few more questions from this next lesson we'll do, okay? We'll just do one topic this afternoon. So let me open that up.